Uh, my brain feels like melting. Thermochemistry is so hard. What is exothermic and endothermic?
Same. One gives heat, one takes heat. But I keep mixing them up.
Does exothermic takes heat or gives heat?
It's too confusing.
I wish someone could explain it.
Did somebody need help with thermochemistry?
Who are you?
We are the Chem-Pros, and we're here to help.
First, let's start with the basic. Thermochemistry is the study of heat changes during a chemical reaction.
There are two types of reactions, exothermic and endothermic. In an exothermic reaction, heat is released into the surrounding, so the temperature goes up. In an endothermic reaction, heat is absorbed from the surrounding, so the temperature goes down. Now, let's look at how that happens in real life. Have you ever wondered why ice packs feel cold when you activate it?
Because it has eyes?
Nope, that's called an endothermic reaction. It absorbs heat from your body. That's why it feels cold.
Now, have you ever rubbed your hands together really fast?
It feels warm.
Exactly! That's an exothermic reaction. It releases heat.
Wait, if endothermic means heat goes in, why does it feel cold?
That's a really good question. It feels cold because the reaction is pulling heat away from your body, like your hand. The reaction needs energy, so it pulls heat from around it. That's why you feel cold. It's not that your hand is giving out cold, your hand is losing heat. In exo reaction, it gives heat to the surrounding. Surroundings gain heat, and that's why it will feel very warm. In endo reaction, it takes heat from surroundings. The surroundings loses heat, and that's why it feels cold.
Now that we understand the concept, let's look at two simple experiments to show exothermic and endothermic reactions.
The first experiment is an exothermic reaction. These are the apparatus you will need in this experiment. First, pour 50 milliliters of distilled water into the polystyrene cup. Then leave the water in the polystyrene cup for 2 minutes. Then record the initial temperature reading of the water, which is 30 degrees Celsius. Then add 2 spatulas of sodium hydroxide into the polystyrene cup. And stir the mixture until all the sodium hydroxide dissolves in the water. Lastly, record the maximum or minimum temperature. Which is 44 degrees Celsius. This shows that exothermic reaction causes the temperature to increase.
This next experiment is an endothermic reaction. These are the apparatus you will need in this experiment. First, pour 50 ml of distilled water into the polystyrene cup. Leave the water in the polystyrene cup for 2 minutes. Then, record the initial temperature reading of the water, which is 30 degrees Celsius. Add 2 spatulas of ammonium chloride into the polystyrene cup. And stir the mixture until it dissolves in the water. Record the maximum or minimum temperature which is 23 degrees Celsius. This shows that endothermic reactions cause the temperature to decrease.
Now that we know the differences between exothermic and endothermic reactions,
Let's recap. Exothermic reaction gives out heat. They make things feel warm. Endothermic reactions pull heat away from you. That's why they feel cold.
Now, that finally makes sense.
Thanks, Chem-Pros.
Anytime.